go! That feeling is magnificent.
Yeah. But hi, hello. Welcome in to the Lost and the Found. Hello Raiders. Thank you, Punky, for the raid. Thank you, the Trinket Witch, for the subs. There's another sub here. And Vaughn, thank you for the sub. That's very, very kind of all three of you. You are very, very sweet. But yeah, why don't we go ahead and get us kicked off? We do have a hard out tonight, so let's go ahead and start getting us around the horn so we can jump into the swing of things, starting with Punky.
Shit, that's me. Oh, hi everybody. I feel like most of you probably already know who I am, but we're gonna do it anyway. You can find me over on twitch.tv/punky_o_o, where I do all sorts of things all the time. Except for tomorrow. I will not be live because we will be doing Threadbare Suits over on Burnout Vaughn's channel. I stream every day except for Thursdays and Sundays when I have suits. So you can expect me on Monday. And I'll probably be starting a new game. Probably some sort of turn-based RPG where I can voice the characters because I like doing silly little voices. I do TTRPGs, I do variety, and next Saturday, a week from today, is my birthday where we will be doing a birthday bonanza, and I will be streaming for as close as I can get to a full 24 hours. Just kind of balling and doing stuff because I feel like that's a fun way to ring in my 30s. You can find me on Blue Sky at punky pun-ki for any stream updates and other stuff and my ramblings and musings about Yuri and Mina the Hollower. But that's it for me, and I'm gonna pass it over to Trinket.
Oh shoot. I wasn't anticipating going immediately after. I had something to eat real quick.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's like a thing that seems to happen to me. It's like supernatural. But yeah, no, I'm Trinket, also known on twitch.tv/thetrinketwitch. Otherwise, you could find me on Blue Sky or on Tumblr under the same name. And for everything else, there's my card, which is trinketwitchcreations.card.co. And see, I am going to try streaming more. As of right now, that actual schedule for that is very up in the air. But let's see, I'm going to pass this on to Net.
Oh, okie dokie. Hi. Well, anyway, I am Net. I am gonna be playing Cardamom again tonight. You know her, you love her. She's short. I'm not on a lot of social media, but I am on Tumblr under Hamster Gal, where I will occasionally post some stuff. I unfortunately am skipping Art Fight this year due to health reasons, but we'll be probably doing that again next year. And if anyone is participating in Art Fight, please show me your art. I would like to see your art. It would make me very happy. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. I'm going to send this over to Simey.
Well, hello there. I'm Zyme. You can catch me on Instagram and almost said Twitter. Holy shit, haven't had that in a while. Twitch, at Zyme site, and everywhere else at Zyminess, like YouTube and Blue Sky and jazz. I am free from the shackles of schoolwork for at least a month, so expect more streams. I gotta make up for lost time. Will I get around to starting Final Fantasy IX? Maybe. I'm gonna try. Perhaps. Oh, I hear in tweak. I hear in tweak. Tuesdays, probably gonna try to get through Nine Soul. Wednesdays, doing Dragon's Dogma and Devil May Cry. My brain I know where the cells went, I swear. Doing some Resident Evil Requiem, Leon Must Die. There we go. That's where it was. Um and then Thursdays I'll finally be able to get back to Thirsty Thursdays and playing some Hades too, because I haven't played it in weeks. Fridays, Fistful of Fridays, where we play fighting games and beat 'em ups. Most likely gonna dive into some Dead as Disco, might boot up Virtual Fighter, or I might just go from like left field and play Monster Hunter Wilds instead, because I have a lot of things to catch up on. Yeah, and then every other Saturday I am here with these lovely beans for the lost and the found. And on the other alternating Saturdays, guess what? It's July, which means Baldur's Gate with the Saved by the Spell crew is back over on Burnout Vaughn's channel, as far as I know. So yeah, you can catch me over there. And that is me. Pepper, did you go?
I did not go.
You go.
All right. Thank you. Hello, I'm Pepper over at Pepper Chester on Twitch.com and on Tumblr and on the Blue Sky as well. I'm gonna be bringing to the table almost called combined. So many names out there. I'm going to be playing as Zenki Labradorai, everyone's favorite peacock bard Kenku. So thank you for having me. Um, if you want to keep up to date with what the heck I'm doing, you can find me over at, like I said, Tumblr, Blue Sky, Twitch, what have you. I will be participating in Art Fight, maybe not as aggressively or immediately as I would like to confess, because I'm a little busy and in my own head a little bit, but it's okay. I still want to go ahead and participate in the fun and in times that the game's gonna bring about and stuff. I already got attacked, which is what surprises me. But yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and just hang it up there and leave it up to. Did everybody else go around the table? Was I last?
I believe so, which means it's me, which, hey, you're here, which means you found me, and you found us, which means you know where you can find me. You can find me all over the internet at TiXDiXL, where sometimes I run Dungeons and Dragons here, and sometimes I run Dungeons and Dragons over at Burnout Vaughn's channel. Sometimes we play games at the Amazing Thalia's channel, and sometimes like earlier this afternoon, we solve murder cases. Help us. But that's again no love we're extra on Saturdays over at Burnout Vaughn's channel. If you want to see what is outside of the ordinary, outside of the normal rotation, check out my Blue Sky, where I will sometimes post life updates. But with that, are we ready for some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Let's go.
We start. The last time the party in their heist attempted to, well, do a couple things, truthfully. They split into two separate groups after exploring a few other things at the carnival, playing a few other games, talking to a few other people, learning a few additional ins and outs, things to keep their eyes out for, things that might be missing. Eventually, as I said, split into two separate groups. One, by the help of Candlefoot, snuck into the staff area and proceeded to attempt to steal the watch off of one Mr. Witch, to no success. In the meantime, the other crew over in the big top used a golden opportunity as one Biblioteka is crowned the monarch of the evening to usurp the event, holding it ransom and requiring that Mr. Light assist the party in finding the watch. Instead of physically gaining the watch, this led to a discussion. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light trying their best to prevent the party from taking the watch by any means possible, leading to a very vague and uninformative reveal about why things are going missing. And yes, they do in fact know exactly what is going on. even if they don't share what it is that is happening. After leading them to the Hall of Illusions, each of the party members were instructed to say a little mantra in which allowed for them to step through the mirror of which led them into a visage of black, darkness, the abyss almost all around them, until eventually, one by one, they are all faced with light. Give me 2 seconds to find what I was looking for. It's not there. I don't know why it's not there. Give me just a second. Your eyes become adjusted to the world around you. Twilight, clouds over the sky in a haze. The night overtaking what was originally a very joyful and luminous environment. Your feet below you, at first absent from anything, any texture, any firmness, until one by one, each of you, and to what extent you land gracefully, I leave that up to you, my players. But each and every single one of you lands firm on what you realize is stone. Your eyes adjust, looking down first and then out as you stand at the edge of a raised, broken causeway. This causeway, which was built from what appears to be pale stones, glows faintly from within and towers over the surrounding landscape. But you can clearly see in front of you large sections have plumb crumbled away. If you take a step over towards the edge, you find boulders, rubble, gravel all over, except it's very hard to see, as a thick fog shrouds the ground below. You get the sense that whatever it is that you do see, you see it because it's dense and it's tall, not indicative of the distance to the ground. The parts that do remain in place as you continue to look out to the horizon are clearly separated by large gaps where entire segments have clearly just collapsed. This fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rot, of grime, of decay. Rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds. And before I allow you to do anything, my party, I will take you to our map.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You should have full control over your tokens.
Also, apologies, guys, if you hear fireworks in the background. Don't know why people are setting off fireworks in the middle of a thunderstorm, but they are.
Yeah, it is that time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
What did you want to say, Trinket? I see your message in chat.
Oh no, that was it. It's just I had some notes about the other things that we got to learn about from the unicorns, but
You sure did. You did learn things about. Which I don't believe the party has had a chance to debrief anything that they learned from last session with each other.
Not really, no.
No, not really. The 5 of you stand, only feet apart, surrounded by this new environment, far, far away from the carnival, with much information that has not yet been shared, and I'm sure much to talk about, as neither of you saw the events that unfolded as you split not once but twice earlier in the evening.
What died out here? Oh my god. Y'all smell that, right?
I'm trying to not smell that.
Ugh.
Honestly, for once, I'm kind of glad that I can't exactly smell that. Oh boy. I can, but like, I wish I couldn't.
Yeah. Ugh, where are we?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I could tell you where we're not, though.
We're definitely not at the carnival.
Ding.
Gonna
Couldn't
have
even tell us what they dropped us into.
seriously. Just going over to the edge just to take a look to see what's over the side.
Again, as you take a look over the side, Cardamom, all you see is a blanket of fog at your feet and out beyond the expanse of a swamp. Actually, in that moment, I would like the entire party to go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Okay. Just a moment.
24.
Everything's loading at dial-up speed right.
That's a 16 for me.
Okay, aren't you
Okay,
scrolling?
a 16.
6.
6. If you don't mind reading it aloud for me.
13.
24 for me.
$13.
13. Okay. So this makes a lot of sense. So Cardamom, your gaze is down, right? Your gaze is down. You see the blanket of fog. I'm aware on the map that the fog doesn't really do a good job of showing or like covering what is below. So we'll have to use a little bit of our imagination. But even the tops of what you would see on the map as these big mushroom caps, you can't even see those. It is so dense. And so
We're just looking down into a cloud, basically.
yeah, basically. Versus the 4 of you, because you all see this, because I'm going to flavor this as you looking out rather than down. In the distant sky, you spot a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, dissing into the fog approximately a mile away.
Ah.
Was that a hot air balloon? Like, I wasn't the only one that saw that, right?
No, you were not.
Cardamom looks up. Well, I don't see anything.
Like, over there was a hot air balloon. It was kind of moving awkwardly, and I guess whoever was on it must have lost control because it spun around and started to descend. Looks kind of far off.
Can't hear anything
Uh,
in terms of.
What do you want?
I can't hear anything in terms of a crash, so either there's water down there, or whatever's right over here doesn't seem to be wanting us to hear anything, or seems to be pretty good at masking the sound.
do we get
I
the
mean, it could be the
impression?
fog. Awful lot of fog.
That's also true. Um, with that 24, does it look like? Does Arlo get the impression that we're on a bridge of sorts that's suspended above like pillars, perhaps over something that we can't necessarily make out? Or does it seem like if we took a step off on either side, we wouldn't immediately fall to our imminent demise?
I would say you're like, you definitely get the sense that you are up on an elevated bridge. To be perfectly transparent, you aren't sure how high up you are.
Hmm.
You get the sense though, just from looking out to in the distance you see like another segment of the bridge. You get the sense that because it is made of like stone,
Mm-hmm.
at the very least, if your team maybe had the correct tools or had the athletics, you could potentially climb down the pillars. The hard part is going to be to determine whether or not you can trust that you can make it down there. I will also
Mm.
give the hint, because you are magical in nature, that there are some non physical ways that exist that could potentially aid in the downward motion of you and your party. Whether or not you
Okay.
have those, whether or not you have those or have access to those, though, is a totally different conversation. But they do exist.
Understood. Okay. So with that in mind, just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, did the party, I guess, when we came through the door, did we come from this side on the right or like off screen on the left?
You came from above.
Oh, somehow worse.
You were dropped down from Lord knows where.
Okay. All right. Well, given that we have no idea where we are and we're also probably kind of like sitting ducks or what have you out here, do we want to try to make our way across this clearly magnificently built structure? Stares at like a crumbling rock that just randomly falls off. Or do we want to see if maybe there's another way down? We could potentially use some stuff we have on us unless someone else has a much more convenient way to maneuver.
I think the first thing to probably get an idea of is how far up are we, and if we're gonna have enough either rope or other materials to actually get down.
That is a fair point.
Anybody else got any rope? Because I got a bit on me.
I plenty.
Stares above at bag of I'm pretty sure that came with rope. Yay, starter kit supply.
Mm-hmm.
Um I will give you a numerical amount of rope in a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't think I have any. I'm just gonna double check.
I think perhaps trailing our way across the top of this structure might be our best bet for now.
Uh, hey,
At least to get a little bit of a lay of the land, you know.
hey, baby, you alright? A lot just happened. You okay?
Am I all right? Is that the question you just asked me?
Given the circumstances, yeah.
BB, I think, turns and just kind of looks at you with his eyebrows raised. And then he like gestures out to everything. And then he like gestures again. And he's like, if I was all right, I wouldn't be here. I'd be home eating pie.
No, you're right. Damn it.
It's not your
Nine.
fault. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be yelling your
Nine
concern.
fucking hills. I don't know why why I wasn't thinking about this. This isn't something that should be concerning any of y'all. You want to be able to get home, have your book, have your tea.
No,
Like the
it's
only one that maybe would be able to have some kind of connection to all this might be Miss Satine over here. I wasn't thinking.
no, you none of
Don't.
you dragged me into anything. I doubt. I don't know. Lest I'd speak for them and make any assumptions. I don't really think that any of our companions think you dragged them into anything either. It's just,
No, the problem is I didn't stop any of y'all.
well, why would you stop us?
Oh, let's see.
That would have been
Again, this
arguably
isn't.
worse, I think, if I had gone. The problem is not that I am not home currently eating pie after everything has happened. The problem is that everything happened in the first place. Because had I been introduced to the carnival and saw everything that was going on there and then been ushered out back home to carry on with my day in my normal life, I would very much have been more upset than I am now, I should think, to be allowing whatever chicanery happens on a day-to-day basis with those two nincompoops not handling anything properly on their own grounds, knowing what the problem is, not describing it to anybody who would help. No, this is far from me being dragged into anything or any of your faults. I am quite glad to have your companionship, I should say. Even if we have barely know each other, it is good to be around others in such a strange and familiar situation.
I'd have to agree. Also, gosh, you can't beat yourself up for this. I mean, all of us of our own volition chose to show up to the carnival. And, I mean, as we heard from the old man earlier, there's. Well, yes, that is fair, Cotty, to some extent. It's just. Weird things have been happening here regardless, so it seems like even if we had tried to avoid it, there's a good chance we might have ended up here to begin with.
You'd have thought that if they wanted us to help whatever the hell it is that they want us to do, that they'd be a little bit more clear. And
Well,
as he says
they
that,
might
he's
not have been very
gonna.
forthcoming.
But
Sorry
yeah,
about that.
no, it's fine. No, as he says that though, he's gonna take I believe he's got 2 daggers, and he's gonna pass one off, one to Cardamom and one to BB.
Oh no, honey, I brought my own. It's fine. Listen.
Ma'am, I
The
don't
thing is,
think a washboard is gonna be
do
a
you really think
great sense of defense.
that's not all I brought with me today? Regardless, okay. The thing is, it doesn't matter what way we got to the carnival or not. The point is, none of us had our arms twisted when we walked through that mirror.
Yep.
So we're all here because we want to be here. We made that choice. And don't make me empty my pockets, because you don't want to know what a lady has on her.
Always got to be prepared. Speaking of that, given that we have no idea where we are right now, I'm just gonna say, to be on the safe side, you remember the friend Cattle Stream and Dills and such, and how finicky I was or concerned I was about the wording of things.
Yeah.
You're in the carnival long enough, you learn that don't always need to know everything. So I'd say, just for the sake of things for now, while we're in this environment, I guess be careful how we answer things. Sometimes giving people too much information that we don't know might not work out in our favor.
My thoughts exactly.
But yeah, so
Arlo is going to look for like a loose piece of rock or something, like a pebble of some sort. And
Let's see what
she's
I
gonna
got.
toss it off the side. She doesn't want something that anyone's going to want to keep. She's tossing it off the side so she can listen for how long it takes for it to get down there,
Yeah,
wherever down there is.
absolutely. And I think, given the circumstances, it would be very easy for you to do that.
All right. And so, yep, she's just gonna
well, let's at least try to get a gauge.
and look for a stone and just gently toss not too far from them so that they'll be able to try to listen.
So, the way that I understand it, right, is you do the second roll when you drop something over the side. You count how many seconds, and that's supposed to indicate a certain number of feet. Here's the interesting thing. The first thing you hear is the sound of a it's not sickening, but it's a very loud snap. And then a few more seconds pass, and you hear the distant splash. Once, twice, thrice of water.
Oh.
Don't like the sound of that. We might want to see if we could go across this bridge instead of scaling down it. That
Seems
sounds
like a
pretty
better
far
idea.
away.
Well, it sounds like it hit something. Whatever it is,
Oh,
either it knocked it over or did something. Hang on, I got a hammer. I'm gonna use it as a
it
weight. Let's see
it
if it'll
absolutely hit
bump into something.
something,
Let's see how, or I guess I
but
should see how far down whatever it hit
M-
sits.
Maybe you don't want to go disrupting the local wildlife.
exactly. I'll put it this way: it definitely hit something, but I'm more concerned with how long it took for us to hear the splash.
Let's see.
I will offer this as well as a olive branch from your DM. As you look behind you, which behind you in this case would be the way that the bridge goes backwards, right? So like on your screen it would be to your left, but we're going to say narratively it's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a point in which you see this bridge end up, I apologize in advance for the fireworks. The
Happy New
blanket
Year.
the blanket of fog that you see at your feet ends up becoming a swirling, impenetrable fog, approximately 3 miles behind you.
Mm.
Well, it always looks worse from far away.
Hello just starts whistling and walking this way. Let's at least see if we can get on something that's possibly a little more firm. Looking off the side of here, is it just a straight drop into the water?
Again, it's a very thick fog. You're gonna have to
Mm,
like use a bit of theater of the mind here because I'm limited. But let's just say that everything that isn't the bridge itself is currently shrouded in a very thick mist.
got you. Oakley doke. All right. I have I think I got about like 50 feet of rope, something like that. Anyone else have some on them?
I got another 50.
And same
Right.
with mine. So with
I
150 feet, if it's taller than that, then we're in real deep shit.
Hmm. Well, let's see something.
I mean, at least it sounded like it was water down there, so might not die immediately.
Yeah, but then the
I have
question
a su-
becomes what's sitting in the water.
I mean, personally, if I'm gonna have to die, I'd prefer for it to be quick. The immediate, not immediate, sounds like that would exactly be slow, and I'd like to not warp and drown.
I have a suggestion over the table. Um, so I'm looking at my spells here, my cantrips rather. I just want to ask, how long was everybody's rope or so again?
We got like
Uh,
150 feet in total if we'd tied it all
yeah.
together.
Ah, okay.
Basically, above game, each person should have, depending on their starting pack, about 50.
All right, fair enough. Because I was gonna say, like, Zenki's got a bit of a light cantrip, and he could touch the rope and probably make it light up if we're having a hard time seeing with the fog.
Ooh, that's
Maybe,
actually a very
yeah.
good idea.
That might
I think
also
we can.
attract attention, though.
Shoot, yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, we don't even know what we would be attracting the attention of. We just trying to get off the
Also true.
bridge.
Also true.
Yeah, maybe the swamp's friendly.
I-
Maybe the crocodile will give us a ride.
It's in my nature. Um, but yeah, that was just gonna be my suggestion. I was gonna have Zenki mention it, but I'm like, wait, because it only the top object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. That's my only problem here, I believe.
Mm.
So we would probably have to tie something to the end of the rope, probably.
well, we also have a few pittons, so perhaps we could. Mm, yeah. Looks like Cash. We're probably gonna have to combine those ideas that you had earlier with BB's light of the rope, because we won't know what's down there, I guess, until we get down there. So you said something about hammering a few things down, right? I got a couple pittons. Perhaps we could
That's
hammer a
right,
couple
but
of them in.
as do I. But I was more thinking of using the hammer as a weight to kind of more slowly or more controlledly gauge as to how far down the rope, or I guess how far down we need to go. Because if you, well, I don't know. If you had that light spell, that probably wouldn't work just because that fog down there is so damn thick. Probably is gonna cover it up not too short of order.
I wonder. It's risky, but she's gonna do it. Go over here. And she's gonna take out, Arlo's gonna take out one of her pittons and try to hammer an edge of it within, it's not the grout, but like the gap between the stones.
Yeah.
On the surface where they're standing to see if she can wedge it in there firm enough
Oh,
for
yeah. Absolutely.
it to stay.
And you do.
Cool. All right. Who's good with tying knots?
I'm not good with tying, but I am good with climbing. I'll be the first down.
And you can give me the. You can let me tie that up.
Okay. We'll pass the rope over to Pepper, and Pepper. Sorry, to Zenki,
To
and we'll
Pepper!
intentionally.
I'm suddenly in the game.
Where did you get here? My brain. We'll pass it to Zenki, and intentionally stand by the pitten to try to make sure it stays in place as BB climbs down once Zenki is done.
There we go.
She's assuming she's probably the heaviest of everyone due to what she's made out of.
I'd have guessed about the same as either Cardi or BB, but then again, I just something wood floating.
She's just assuming. She has no idea.
So, BB,
Yes.
you plan to climb first, is that correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Sure thing. That is a 21.
21. All right. Do you mind if I move your
Nice.
token for you?
I don't mind at all.
So, you begin to rappel down from the top of this bridge. You make it about 20, 30 feet before your feet hit a plush, smooth, and a little bit grimy surface. As you look down, and your feet are firmly planted on what appears to be the top cap of a giant yellow mushroom.
Say anything?
Not
Everything
not quite. Baby's gonna, I think, like, can I like test the does it support my weight?
Oh,
Like if
absolutely.
I take a step, okay.
And for the record, you can now see all of the yellow mushrooms in a line and the one below you, and you can see just barely in the fog a little bit of the blue and the purple.
Okay.
There's just a smidgen come into view from the fog.
Okay. I think I may see a way further down. At the very least, the rope leads to mushrooms that support my weight. I don't know if it supports all of our weights.
Well, that explains as to what the hell the rock knocked into.
Indeed. Thank goodness it didn't break off too much. Hey baby, do you have any rope on hand to tie to the end that you already have?
Yes.
Oh. Did you tie the ropes together out of curiosity?
I'd have just guessed that we did
I
put
thought
a
you did
diddly bit
too.
of
I'm just
difference.
confirming.
Yeah, I thought we did.
So,
Oh, sorry. So I wasn't
BB, you
sure if
have
all of them had been tied
you
together.
have 120 feet of rope still in your hands.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna keep going down and make sure that the rest of the way is okay.
Let us know if you need
are-
pulled up.
Do you wait before you climb down? Do you see another gap in the stone near the mushroom where you
Do I?
Uh, where you're at, the mushroom is growing out of the stone.
Yeah.
Got
It's
you.
just mushroom. It's just mushroom. I kind of don't want, I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
are? No worries, no worries. Just if you see a gap you can use as you climb down, if you have a piton, add one just for extra support, just in case this one comes out.
Okay, yeah. No, definitely. BB's just like, I just gotta climb. BB's like, I just gotta make my way down.
With your permission, would you well, actually, no. Hold up, stop. Before I do anything, you have options.
No, I
You-
know.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I would like to climb downwards.
Just straight? No, what I mean is, like, do you want to go straight down? Do you want to, like, go side to side at all? Like, at this point,
Yeah.
baby, you should have control of your token as far as the mushroom paneling goes, and I can tell you as you move how far down you're going.
Yeah. I think BB's gonna like take the rope and he's trying to figure out a way that won't like tax it the most just by pulling straight down. Or like by pulling out. So I think he's gonna I think he's just gonna climb straight down because I think he thinks if he and I think if I walk out with the rope to like out here and then try to climb down, that it'll just like stress where the piton is at the top. I think what he will do is leave the rope there for a second and walk over here and like kind of look out and see if there's anything he can see.
Sure. So for your information, do you mind if I move your token just to show you the path to get there?
Yes.
Because you can absolutely do that. So you're going to start by jumping here. This is going to be about 10 feet down.
Okay.
Putting you at 40 feet. This is going to be at 50 feet.
Okay.
And this is going to be at 70 feet. Total downwards.
Okay. Yeah. No, baby will totally do that in that case.
And you find it, just as additional information, you find it very easy to climb with your claws, climb down the side of these caps.
Okay.
Like, they're huge, big-ass mushrooms. Like, it's very easy for you to just sink your little claws in and just kind of, like, rock climb downwards.
How far does the ground look from where I am?
It is fuzzy. Obviously, there is the thick haze. However, this boulder right here is about 10 feet down. The ground is about 30 feet down. And you can fully see the water below at this point.
Does it look like the boulder like slants down towards the ground or no?
It does, yes.
It does? Okay. And then I think BB's going to call up from where he is now. How good do you fancy yourselves at climbing?
I would like BB I'm going to call this a performance check, but it's for volume purposes, projection.
Yeah.
Unless you have an alternative way to project your voice, of which I will hear you out.
Nothing I can really think of. Performance does sound right to me.
Okay.
It does sound right to me.
Okay.
I will not try to shenanigans my way out of this. It's a
Oh no.
All right, active listening perception checks from my other 4.
All right, hang on.
Oh my gosh.
What did I get? Oh, I got a 19. That's a
Oh,
surprise.
thank Christ.
17.
Cass and Zenki keep matching their freaking rolls.
I am so sorry. I keep losing the website.
It's okay.
Take your time.
It is not your fault. Technology is great when it works.
Yeah.
That's the phrase 30% of the time it works, not 100% of the time.
I like that.
Oh, it's coming.
All right, you know what? I am going to roll somewhere else,
Here, I can.
and
I
I
can
will
help.
send you a screenshot of it.
I can.
Okay.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
not
you.
a problem. All right. Chat, look at Cardamom's sheet.
You could see I've got no secrets now.
No secrets now. Oh, come on.
Dang.
Did that work?
God damn, it sure
work.
did.
All right, that's a natural 20 with a
doesn't work.
22 for Cardamom.
That's
Cardi,
crazy.
you hear
And I guess I
everything.
heard it.
You hear everything. So yes, Arlo, it's a bit faded, but you do just barely make out what BB is saying. Cash and Zenki, again, a bit more clarity. Cardi, you hear everything. You hear so much.
This is very easily explained.
In fact,
I'm the closest to him.
that makes sense. Cardi, I'm also going to tell you that you, for a moment, you aren't sure that you hear BB proper because you hear ever so faintly the sounds of singing.
Oh.
Somewhere in the depths beyond BB.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
Down.
Okay.
Oh.
That's probably fine.
I'm gonna walk over to where the rope is. I'm gonna get down to a position where I can yell easily and not feel like I'm going to fall.
Sure.
I'm just gonna holler down. So you might want to do the performance check for this for volume purposes as well.
Sure.
Look before you climb down.
I did.
I'm not even going to roll because BB responded. That's very funny to me. No, that's very funny to me, and I'm keeping it. We're keeping it.
Okay.
Yep.
You might have company.
What?
You might not be alone.
I'm sorry, that was incredible.
Was magical.
Both said the same thing at the same time. I can't really hear that good from down here. That kind of, it seems crazy if that is what happened, but I don't really know. Just, you can climb down the caps if you're careful. We don't need the rope the rest of the way. You can just, there's a natural way down. I'm gonna take it and make sure the path is okay.
No, dear.
He's not listening.
No. No, he's not.
No, he's not trusting.
BB's going to jump on the rock and slide on down.
So, your choice, athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, athletics every day of the week.
Oh!
Especially
Let's
today.
go.
What does it look like when you land in the very shallow the shallow pond of water below.
So this is fun. I think BB, since nobody's watching, is like he's not showboating on purpose. It's definitely very unintentional. Um, but I think a little bit of the like training from his past is coming out, and some of his like old fitness from like stuff that he was more prepared to do someday comes out, and he, hops onto the rock, he slides down, and he does a little like flip off the lip of the rock and just lands like braced perfectly in like a like, no, I don't want to say like stanced up, but definitely not off balance, and like ready to go position in the water below.
His superhero lands in the puddle.
See, not quite superhero landing, but definitely not like normal landing either. It's somewhere between like a superhero landing and like just kind of, dismount of a flip.
Can I offer,
You
as
can.
someone who is actually trained in falling?
Yeah.
So typically speaking, if you're gonna fall, especially from that kind of height, what you're gonna want to do is, and it's sounds more painful than it actually is you're not actually gonna want to fall to your feet. What you want to do is kind of roll off of your feet, so like from the tips of your toes to your hip, and you're gonna want to land on your hip.
Yeah.
And that way you don't break any of your bones, you don't strain any of your tension, and you actually ease the landing into the thickness of your of the muscle and the fat of your hip, basically.
Yeah.
We must one day talk falling shop because I have also learned things. Magnificent.
I was gonna say we come from very different schools of physical ability, so absolutely we should talk shop sometime. But BB, I'm gonna say for the sake of things, are you comfortable with me moving you?
Yes.
You're gonna be here, and your butt's a little wet, but that's okay.
That's okay.
And you are officially all the way down. And from what you can see in the thick fog, it is actually a very lovely sight. The water, despite the swampy nature here, is blue. It's clear. There are lily pads all over, and many a different flower that are fully in bloom.
Huh.
The map is actually genuinely an accurate representation of what you see, what is around you.
Huh. Okay. I love those little leaves those little leaves in the stream. Can I make like a nature check to see if this flower in front of me is like maybe bad for me?
Your choice of either nature or survival.
I'll do survival. It's 11.
You don't see any sharp pincers or trap teeth.
I'm leaving. I think Vivi like gets the idea to maybe like lean in and sniff it, and then like stops himself just because he has to like remind himself that he's in like a foreign place that he does not understand and is like definitely arcane in some nature. And he kind of just like nods to himself, and eyes the flower one more time. Is like, shakes his head. And he turns around and he calls up to his friends and says, I'm at the bottom! I'm gonna look around a little bit to make sure it's safe!
We're gonna carry over those perception checks from earlier.
If no one else moves, Arlo would start climbing if there's someone else to make sure that the pitton's in place, because
I can.
she
hop in
does
that
not
place.
want to leave BB down there by themselves.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in place to make sure the pitten stays.
Yippee.
I think BB
can Saris either a perception check or like where can I walk around here?
So, again, you have very limited visibility, but I am like as you kind of see things around you, I will move the fog. I know it's a little difficult to see. I did actually delete some fog. Um, Let me just put it this way. You're surrounded by difficult terrain. The mushrooms are high up. You can, if you look straight up, you actually see that they appear. The lowest set is about 30 feet up. Um, but you actually, as you look up, they seem to tower into the mist just like before when you were on the other side looking down, right? Like they just vanish. Behind you, obviously, is the stone. You see, I would say, in terms of visibility, you have about. When you should be able to see this, you have about 20 feet visibility on like all sides.
Okay.
And of that, the two rocks here. I mean, you just climbed off this rock. You know it's big. This one as well is also big and can be climbed, but it would take an athletics check to do so.
Okay. Does this look like a walkable path? Like
That
with
is
grass and stuff?
solid ground. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then I think BB's gonna follow this path. I think he like looks out towards the like other side of the coast and like there's something that's just intimidating about like enough ground that he can see that doesn't lead to more water that he's like I'm gonna wait for my friends before I start walking in a direction that could lead me like a way that I couldn't be able to turn around and navigate easily from, right? Because this is the only spot so far that like out here is the only spot that looks homogenous to him. Everything else looks different enough that he's like I could follow my way and get back to where I was. If I went a different direction. So
Sure.
he's gonna follow this trail of the little shore while his friends are climbing down.
Sure. Arlo. You said you were
Yes.
heading down?
Mm-hmm.
Athletics check, my dear.
Oakley dokley. She's not strong. 4, that's expected.
Dang.
How would you I will say this, like you don't take any damage or anything, but you do kind of lose your grip and slide down towards the here, if you don't mind me placing you. What does that look like? What is that like for Arlo to just
So, given the description of wet environment, I want to imagine that she slipped somewhat off the edge of the bridge as she was like grabbing the rope and trying to slide her way down. Wood, wet surface, probably some sort of humidity. She just like slipped. She lost grip on her feet and like looked like someone briefly concerned when they're like mountain like rock climbing or wall climbing and they have the carabiners attached and they lose their grip. She looks like that. So she's like
amazing?
swinging and dangling for a little bit until she can try to get close enough to the wall again.
Can I flavor this with a smidgen of humor?
Oh, absolutely, please do.
So you know how you're a wooden puppet?
Mm-hmm.
Have the collective here heard a wooden chime, like a wood chime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just cling, cling, cling,
There's a
cling.
moment where Arlo, your limbs flapping in the breeze sound like a wood chime going down.
Magnificent.
You do find purchase on the ground. It's not the most graceful landing, for sure. But you immediately start to see exactly what BB was depicting earlier.
Okay. That. At least we can see a little bit more, but
We'll kind of like walk
forward a little bit.
Goodness, where did they drop us?
Like she's kind of like taking in the size of the mushrooms in comparison to everything else here, and it's just like, yeah, this is even for a carny, this is kind of wild.
Yep.
All right, I made my way down. Next up.
As
So
you
you two is next.
I'll go ahead.
He'll
Zenki.
keep
So
it.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Trinket. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that he's gonna keep making sure that everything's secure.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Go ahead and roll me athletics.
Oh. Oh.
Again, if you don't mind, I'm going to place you. But what is it like? The not so graceful descent onto the first mushroom.
Ew. He probably slipped and fell on his butt a little bit, before quickly picking himself up, acting like nothing happened. But he's sore about the fact that he's a bit more grimy now. And also, I haven't been able to touch on this, but he's been kind of moody since stepping through the mirror. So he's just kind of like, man, I really don't want to be here. He's like really resonating with BB's earlier statements, but he didn't want to pipe up to make it worse. But
So valid for that.
he's not in a good mood, and slipping on his butt on the mushrooms just adding to it. So you might hear him curse, but not curse in the way you expect. You just hear a peacock honk. You just hear a loud peacock honk aggravatedly.
Angry peacock noises.
Yeah. Sorry.
Arlo will probably go help as soon as they hear the honk.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
So
I'm fine.
here's the question, Arlo. How do you
Mm-hmm.
are you climbing, as BB mentioned, the caps to get back up?
So I imagine as soon as Arlo hears Zenki like Zenki's honk as they hit the ground, she probably would like at least go back to like the bottommost point from where she also landed and be like, "Oh, here you go," and like just try to like help and give a hand.
So for point of clarification, just for visual, this
Mm-hmm.
is 10 feet below this.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10 feet below this. And this
Right.
is 20 feet below this.
And
Oh.
so is there any way she could like use this rock
That
to
is
like help herself?
that is below the mushroom.
Let's see how
The
let's find out
the
how tall Arlo is.
the layers, so the way that things are layered on the map should help
Mm-hmm.
indicate the layer of which, like, descent wise.
Right. So let's see if she's about 5'5". No, 5'6" ish. So let's see. If this rock is 20 feet below the squishy, colorful blue and purple mushroom above it, then that leaves her about 15 feet.
You
Uh,
are 20 feet. You are 20 feet below Zenki right now, where
yeah.
you are currently standing. If you were on the one below that, where you were earlier, you would have been
Mm-hmm.
40 feet below Zenki.
Understood. So then, at the very least, Arlo would try to then wait where she is to try to help. Like, in case Zenki falls, at least she's like, Zenki isn't gonna fall on top, like,
Sure,
to the fucking, like, floor or something like that and keep rolling.
sure.
Arlo can, like, try to help body the fall.
Alrighty. Zenki, you see the mushrooms obviously, again, kind of in that descending order. You see where the rope ends, where your team has kind of just left it. You also see about 20 feet below you, Arlo is looking up. At you.
Hi, I'm good. I'm peachy, honest. Uh,
You, you sure? I could,
yeah,
like, wait.
yeah. I'll be down. I'll be down. He's gonna just
Okay.
try to make his way further down the bit of a mushroom a little bit. He's wincing at how sticky the texture is and everything.
Oh,
He's
it's
just
it's gross. It's gross.
yeah. He does not want to get hit. He's like, great. I have to clean out. I have to preen. I'm not preening these. I'm washing these like a normal human.
Like it is muggy out. It is, if that was not made clear before, it is very humid. And it is these mushrooms are grimy.
Yeah, it's just adding to his foul mood, just getting more foul. But he's trying to bottle it up. He's not doing a very good job hiding it, but he's not gonna like uncap the bottle. He's not gonna uncap the bottle if he can help it.
Oh, he's not gonna multi-class and barbarian.
No, he's not.
All right, where do you want to place yourself in your descent? Arlo, like I said, is about 20 feet below you.
He's going to try to land himself next to Arlo a little bit so he doesn't like accidentally fall on top of his carny buddy. But yeah,
Sure thing.
he's just mhm,
If you want to place yourself, you're welcome to do so.
yeah, like right here.
Yeah. Arlo, what is or I'm sorry, Pepper, what does Arlo see as Zenki descends?
Let's just say some of the pink on his clothing's a little more less pink and more yellowy, grimy, like mushroomy, greenish, and his feathers are kind of like sticky looking. But he's just pouting.
No. Let me guess, it got you too?
Yeah.
She'll like point to all the yellowish spots on her body and like a few what look like slight dents.
Yeah, no, I understand. Um, if you want it, we have like another like 20, 40 foot drop, it looks like. I can attach another rope if you want.
No, I'm fine. It's fine. Just and he's going to like approach the edge, getting ready to climb down further, but he can't help but mutter like, "What was going on in those two's heads?" He's talking about the Mr. Witch, Mr. Light. he's he's
Uh,
royally pissed at those two right now.
uh, honestly, I have no clue. It we were trying. Cash and I were trying to get a hold of Witch's watch, but I guess I wasn't able to get inside to like see the caravan, like the wagon, but I guess it was not working out for the plan. And we dipped out. So I don't know. From what I saw when I walked out, it looked like Mr. Light was willing to potentially part with it. I'm mostly just confused. Why send us here to fix it? Or rather, why ask us if we want to go here to fix it?
That's
I
what
have no idea
that's,
what's going on.
that's what's getting to me most. I'm in baby's corner a little bit. I came to the Witchlight Carnival because I missed it. I found it a little shocking that it came back around. It never does, as you know, but like I genuinely missed it. I'm still firm on my position of like leaving it, but for everything to be so different, for everything to be so the way it was, like it didn't seem like Mr. Witch, Mr. Light were themselves. They were like different people almost, and for them to act like they didn't even know who we are.
Yeah, also alarms me. I don't expect them to know everyone, but at the same time, when you travel with the carnival for so long, you know this. You get used to the faces that you see. It's yeah, they're not really themselves. Maybe that's part of the problem.
Perhaps, but like I wasn't even there that long, and I remember Nicholas. I remember Thaco. Whatever, whatever. And he's just going to like just. I'm going to drop it. He's.
Hey. Oh,
Mm,
We'll
yeah.
we'll like gently pick a little, like, if allowed, we'll pick a little bit of like mushroom spore like floof smudge off. Just
Aw.
well, hey, we'll figure it out. That place has been home for a lot of folks. Perhaps we could figure out what's going on with it, and maybe it'll help it be home for a bunch of other folks.
Maybe.
Here,
Thank you. Hmm.
hands a pitten.
Oh,
try like using one of these as you climb down if it helps.
uh, I will. He's feeling a little lighter, getting that off his chest. He's still gonna be sore, but the
Hmm.
talk helped. The talk helped. Thank you.
Of
I'll make
course.
sure. Let's
Big
make sure to
smile.
drop it. Weak smile, but two feathery thumbs up. And he's gonna go ahead and proceed downwards. Thank you again. I
Of
just
course.
scooch him down on here.
Are you heading to? I was gonna say, are you heading straight down, or are you gonna take the steps down? What is the? Just for my curiosity, like, I need
The steps
to,
down would be best. Yeah, the steps
because
down
you
would
get
be
the
much better.
sense, right? If you were
Hmm.
to, just for clarity, if you were to put the pit in here and take the rope down, you can do that. That is a much farther drop. It's about,
Ooh.
it is about a 50-foot drop.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the steps.
This is 20 feet, and this is an additional 30. And then you just, or I'm sorry, this is 10. This is 10, and then the drop down to here is an additional 30. So I'm sorry, it's not 50, it's 60. I can do math.
It's all good. Yeah, I'll have him just do that and then use the pit and then make it the rest of the way down when he gets the chance to.
Sure. And acrobatics or athletics?
Oh, acrobatics this time.
Sure.
A little better.
How would you describe the landing as you, whoops, didn't mean to do that, as you land in the shallow water below?
He's feeling a little lighter mentally and emotionally, so I guess his descent is a little lighter. He kind of like flits. Not he doesn't fly, but he can fall with style. So he kind of just gently like flits his wings a little bit to help him land a bit softer in the water, and making sure he doesn't fall flat on his tuchus again.
BB, you hear the splash of water coming from behind you.
Do I see that it's Zenki?
You do.
Oh,
I
hi, hello. I'm still looking around, so I guess be careful, but everything seems to be in order. Whatever in order is for this place, at least.
fair enough. Uh, let me help out with that. He's gonna go ahead and just scooch around and meander as well. See what the heck's going on with BB.
Sure thing. And that is where we will pause you. Cardamom and Cash, what is going on with you two?
Up, you're next, ma'am.
You sure? I mean,
Yeah.
because who's going to hold the rope for you? I mean, you weigh more than I do.
Yeah, and that's why I want to make
Good.
sure that at least you were able to get down. So if anything, you know, anything else decides to
Well, if
Besides
anything else
finding-
decides to happen, why should it happen to you?
He just kind of shrugs like, I don't know, why not?
I'll get you, Cookie Boy. Anyway, she starts to make her way down the rope.
Okay.
Amid
Athletics check.
gunfire. All right. I might actually be able to roll it this time. All right, and that is, oh boy, an 11.
11 is a success as you make your
Okay.
way onto the first mushroom.
Okay. And I feel the mushroom cap under my bare feet. And I also feel another emotion. Regret.
You hear that
Because I
singing in the breeze again, and all just says, yuck.
But she takes a moment, she reaches it back into her washing apron, she puts her work gloves back on. They're not like much protection or anything, but at least it's a layer between her hand and the rope. You know?
Mm-hmm.
She considers putting her wading boots on because she hears the water down there, but you know, her feet are already dirty and she doesn't want to really wreck them. Maybe the water's all right. Maybe she can clean off down there. This is gross. Do I do so? All right. Let me take a look at where I'm at here. All right. All right. So take a peek down at Arlo. All clear down there?
Arlo will do a quick peek, look around, make sure nothing has changed since last time, and if all
Man.
looks good,
Man, there is a lot of fog.
No mysterious singers?
Mysterious singers. What are you talking about?
As cardamom you hear, with sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes. But none among us can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious.
Stole my clothes? Stole my clothes?
Cotty, what?
Flames? Flames from the flames from the side of my face. Flames, fire.
Fantastic.
You just basically just like you see her face go very still for a moment, and then twitch. And you see her jaw set, and she grabs the rope, and she goes down to the next level. Is that another athletic check?
You don't need another athletics check from this point. You can just hop down.
All right, so she starts hopping down a little bit nervously because this is a bigger height, like proportionally, but and she's gonna look to Arlo. What's the easiest way down from here?
Your easiest way is the 10-foot step here, and then the 10-foot step here.
Okay. So she'll go that way, and then make her way down to the rock, amid the rolling gunfire from around her. Apparently, I don't know if you guys can hear the fireworks that are going on.
No, not at all.
Okay. She's gonna hold on. Let me move her. So
as
she's
she's
gonna
doing
go.
that,
What,
she's still
first
here.
to this one. Yeah, and then to here. And then how far would it be to this one?
To that one again, that's a 20-foot drop, and then from there the rock is a 10-foot drop.
Okay. All right. I'm heading the rest of the way down. Keep an eye on Cass. Make sure that rope holds.
Will do,
And
but what were you saying about singing and
there's someone down
laundry?
here singing.
I haven't heard anything. Guys,
I'll
like,
I'll explain more. Well, I'll explain more when we have everyone together. Just keep your eyes open.
oh, okay.
And Arlo will wait there to, uh, at the very least, should anything go awry as Cash makes his way down, Arlo could at least try to like buffer the fall.
Really
Yeah.
quickly,
Yeah.
I do need an acrobatics or athletics check from Cardamom as you drop down from the rock.
Absolutely. We're gonna do athletics because that's a better chance there.
Yeah,
No,
the
not
plus
insight.
5.
Yes, like not insight. Let's not hit that one. That one sucked.
No.
All right, what
So-
is that? What does that look like? Nat 1.
Well, she's on the rock and she's trying to do that final little hop down into the water, and the mushroom slime on her feet slips her up. So her final dismount goes from happy little hop to slip, bump on the ass, go ass over tea kettle into the water.
Oh,
Oh no.
that is a big
Oh.
splash that, yes, even Arlo. Cash, you can't quite hear it. Arlo, you definitely can hear it.
Looks over, grimaces.
Up for the love of little green apples. I'm all right. I'm all right. Nothing bruised but dignity. And I didn't have much of that anyway.
All right. Cassius.
Okay, so this is just athletics, and
Yes, it sure is.
watch, let me fumble this one. Yep.
A 6. So, like, it's not the worst failure in the world, but what is it like when you hit the mushroom?
I figure about like halfway down the pit and just kind of just comes out of the wall and just falls
It-
the rest of the.
Has it had enough? Yeah, absolutely. What is that like when you start falling?
I guess. What do you mean?
Like, did you scream? Did we just hear a loud crack as you hit the mushroom below?
It's just you're just gonna hear the impact and just. You're gonna hear the, of course, like old man groans, like he's getting out of a chair or something, and but not really anything else. Maybe like some kind of cursing or cussing or something like that, but not anything legible to hear.
Do a little something for me, just because roll me a d6. So
Negative
good news.
4.
The mushroom does not fully snap underneath your feet when you impact, but you do leave a pretty hefty crack and dent in the cap of that mushroom.
Yeah, he's not gonna let time give it, or I guess time and gravity to give the chance to really bring it to the ground. He's gonna try and let's see, he's gonna try and reinsert the pitten, or let's reinsert it in a new spot, hopefully to try and get the rest of the way down.
You get the sense from the spot on the mushroom. So if you're comfortable with me moving your token real quick, permission?
Oh, yeah, I guess I figured that there.
So from this spot, you get the sense you don't need to use the piton and rope because of the mushroom that's here and the mushroom that's here. You kind of can treat them like steps.
Yeah, it's gonna try to a little more carefully, at least like slide back, I guess, feet first to try to, I guess, make it a little bit easier to get to the next section down.
Yeah, absolutely. You do it very easily.
So I need to roll anything else, or
Nope, you can continue your descent from here.
he's gonna try and again do similar, going down till he's about the same area that Arla's at. There we go.
Quite the fall, right?
Not gonna be the. That seems to be the conga line of bad things going on tonight. It seems like this might as well happen. He's just kind of is rubbing his back a bit and trying not to make eye contact.
Well, hopefully we can try to find somewhere possibly safe to rest soon, but unfortunately we might have a little bit more bad news on the rise. Cardi said something about hearing a person singing, then got really upset and said something about a laundry. She said she'll explain more once we're all together. You all go on, head down, and I'll hop on down after you. This might be the easiest way down.
And she'll point there.
Okay, I guess he's gonna try to go to the next level, but I guess have his arms out, ready for her to, I guess, to catch her if she comes down.
She appreciates it. She'll give you clearance to make your way down first before she tries anything, so that she doesn't like splinter you if she slips and falls.
But the rock, is it going to be too slanted to have him stand there to, again, be there to assist her down? Or
No, you can stand there. You just get the sense that you're going to have to carefully slide down in order to actually get down proper.
okay. But yeah, no, he's going to wait at the top of the rock till she's level.
Okey-doke. Does Arlo need to roll anything to get down to the next mushroom, the
Nope.
purple and blue?
Nope.
Coolsies.
The fortunate thing about sending a kobold down first is he kind of made some claw holes.
All right. She will head down to the next one when there's all clear space.
I mean, you have all of that rock as a big rock.
As she approaches the edge, trying to learn from her earlier mistakes, and figuring, well, I've already been dusted by the mushroom, I might as well just get used to having to touch this. She's gonna put a hand down on the mushroom to brace herself. And if you've ever seen what's called a safety vault, she'll put one hand down, extend one leg through like she's trying to kick past herself, kind of, but she's created a tripod with a hand and a foot that's flat, and she's gonna see if she can stabilize herself that way to try to step off to land on the rock, so she can at least see where she's falling, even if she has to bail.
Unfortunately, the rock is only 10 feet down. It's the descent from the rock to the ground that's a bit dicey.
She will, if it works when she from the mushroom to the rock, she will be like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, and she will try to use that same approach going down.
All right, acrobatics or athletics to get off the rock.
Oakley dokley, which one are you better at, child? Maybe neither.
Unless you have a better way to go down, unless you have a different way, a different ability, I will allow that.
Oh, I wish you did. That is a-okay. I think this is fun.
Okay.
She's gonna use an acrobatics, trying to see if she can apply what she picked up from her old Carney co-workers.
Sure.
A 13.
13, you managed to get down. You're wet because
Nice.
it's water, but you are able to go ahead and land. You can place yourself down at the bottom with your friends.
Oakley dokley.
Oh wow, I guess that does kind of work.
she just like kind of mutters to herself, but also notably while she's in the water, she's like,
Oh, thank goodness for the shoes. Thank goodness for the shoes. I'm gonna start to swell.
Okay. And Cash, athletics or acrobatics?
Well, first he's gonna yank on the rope to dislodge the pin so that everybody can get the rope back.
Mm-hmm.
And once he does that, he's... Watch me fumble an acrobatics check, the rogue of all people. Yeah.
Yep, same thing. What does it look like for you to successfully descend and land pretty solidly in the water below?
He's gonna take the, I guess, be sort of that mountain goat type of thing where he uses his feet to kind of brake, or to ride the brakes down the slope until he's close enough to just land the rest of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. And the 5 of you reconvene at the bottom. And it is at this point where you all hear, with a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing. Gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll snare, thanks to Ogdon Lawn Scarf, Brigand Prince of Prismere.
Patch is immediately gonna look to Arlo, because that was something that was kind of on his mind, whether or not this was going to be the same place that we needed to go, or if they were just kind of sending us to fucking wherever.
I'm sorry, run that past me one more time? Sorry.
Oh, Cash is gonna look at Arlo with like a little bit of relief. Ron is like, oh, cool, something happening, something that actually kind of went right is us ending up in the spot, or I guess in the area that we needed to be at for our sort of thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. We'll notice the look and raise an eyebrow, but nod. Just, huh.
Fancy that. Also doesn't sound, potentially friendly, based on the song. But we'll see. Where the hell is it coming from?
What would any of us need to roll to gauge as to a specific direction on that?
It'll be a perception check.
Okay. 22. That's interesting.
That's a 10 from me.
Just a moment.
A soft 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
21.
So before
Damn.
I reveal
Oh boy,
anything
10.
with 2 10s from BB and Cardamom, tell me, BB and Cardamom, what has got you distracted right now?
I'm slowly wringing out my clothes.
Stranger in a strange land. He's overwhelmed, you know?
Yeah.
He's still kind of fuming a little bit. He's a little, I think
Baby's
he's also-
overstimulated.
yeah, like overstimulated, on edge, kind of like a cat with its tail puffed up. He was already kind of trying to take stock of everything around, and now he's hearing like strange singing voices, and he's like, huh.
As at this point where everything is the bad stim.
True.
Sort of, you know.
For the record, for my small peeps, this shallow water goes up to your knees.
Yeah.
Is the edge of the water visible to us?
Oh yeah, like I said, you've got about 20 feet visibility right here.
Okay.
And I will say, as the sticky mud squenches beneath your feet, you do see tangled mangroves growing out of the pools of this rippling water. half hidden by the thick fog and the purple mushrooms that cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout the marsh. The crickets glow like fireflies, chirping serenely before they are snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction, you hear the sounds of several voices. And the three of you with that perception check hear the marching of feet. As this is, we're going to take a really quick break.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm sure everything's
Okay.
gonna be fine.
We are all safe. Right.
You ready? So I'm gonna put myself on mute.
In other words, it's ice cream time, so I'll be back.
You know, I should also get some ice cream, so I'll be back too.
I guess we're having an ice cream party, except I had ice cream earlier. Hello, chat. Chat can see things. Shh, don't tattle on me, chat. As I forgore to move a thing. Secret DM things. Okay, there we go. How we doing, chat? Yeah, I'm very proud of you, Vaughn. Thank you for not tattling. I appreciate it. We appreciate the lack of tattletaling in the chat. So the nice thing with those who wander is you can't tattle because you can't see my screen. You have no idea what's happening behind the DM screen. But chat sees all. Chat knows what's coming. Yeah, exactly. Secret, tell no one. Secret, tell no one. Tell not a soul. Not a single soul. I apologize as well. Apparently my mic has been picking up on the fireworks, y'all. I'm very sorry about that. Your raccoon's handing behind the yeah, leave me alone, Vaughn. I'm allowed to be the raccoon in the trash can. God, same like Tabuya. I understand it is the federal holiday, but like, come on, man. You know what I'm just thankful for? I don't know about y'all. I have been blessed by a cat who for some weird reason is not bothered specifically by fireworks. She hates thunderstorms. She hates the rain, but fireworks? Nah, fireworks are fine. Fireworks fine. Fireworks are fine. Totally fine. Nothing wrong with fireworks. I fully understand that. Scaring your poor cats. I am sorry for your little darlings. They don't deserve that. It's been raining here. So you are are you free, Vaughn, of the fireworks? Are you free? Are you free of the big boomers?
The big boomers.
Yes, the big boomers. Also, hello, welcome back.
Hi, thank you. I have my ice cream.
Yay, what flavor?
I got myself a Ben & Jerry's core I bought like yesterday. It's chocolate chip cookie dough.
Hell yeah.
The cookie dough I'm not used to because I'm used to my cookie dough being like Dreyer's cookie dough or other places where it's like it's less grainy textury. This cookie dough is grainy textury, and I'm like, I'll deal with it. It's like, ew, why is it grainy?
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I am gonna finish typing this out and then I need to go run and refill my water real quick. We have been Chat and I have been lamenting the big boomers.
Oh yeah.
Very fair.
there have been quite a lot over here, which is why I've been muted most of the time.
Understandable. They've been apparently my microphone has in fact been picking them up, and I do apologize for that.
I haven't heard a single one.
I
I
just
apologize if mine has been picking them up as well, because they're also sent by me.
I have not seen any of yours, but I have distinctively seen like my microphone on Discord lighting up with them. So even if you don't hear them, like apparently Discord is like, yep, they sure are happening.
Oh, Discord is also picking up my air conditioning, which, apologies everybody. It
That's
is
okay.
very hot today. I am not turning off the air
You need to not melt.
Yeah, I think we can make an exception. If my options are net plays D&D with fan running so that net doesn't have heat stroke versus net having heat stroke, I think I would prefer net not having heat stroke. But you know, I could be selfish in that regard.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been
arguably,
selfish. Like personally, I feel like if all of us have the option to be getting heat stroke, we should be getting heat stroke while we're playing. Like, feels like that's what makes sense.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, arguably, I could be playing in the basement right now, but the internet connection is even worse down there than it is up here.
Yeah.
Also,
so, like,
I don't have a table.
So again, if I get to
I'm
choose
sitting on the
between
fire.
yeah, if I get to choose between net playing D&D and net not playing D&D, I would like net to play D&D. Maybe that is selfish of me, but I would like net to play D&D.
I second
I
this
can also
notion.
play it while sweating and bitching.
I feel like that would be a bad time. I feel like hear me out. No.
But I know a lot of really fun cuss words.
Good grief.
that one was.
I have returned with dinner. Also, I have the people blasting fireworks as well. Again, during a storm. Don't know why, but here we are.
Feels very silly. Sorry.
What a cool fucking. I was just gonna say, what a cool fucking holiday. What a cool holiday, gang. What a great thing. I'm pulling out my soapbox. I'm stepping up on it. Hey, everybody, it's your favorite punk with a fucking bat. Don't you think it's fucking stupid that we celebrate a bunch of fucking old racist shits, sign some stupid fucking corrupt little piece of paper? How many fucking years? Ah! Sorry.
Drag them.
Guys.
Drag them.
To be fair, I do like this holiday because my neighbors next door were having a party out back, and they always play music really loud, and they have the most eclectic playlists. And so that meant that today I got to hear at top volume Linda Ronstadt's greatest hits.
Which
wild. Was just like, all right, was not expecting to hear Blue Bayou in 2026, but I'm glad I did.
That is wild. We should change the holiday from whatever the fuck it is now to like barbecue day. And it's like, oh, we're celebrating getting together with people that you love and celebrating summer instead of whatever the fuck we're doing right now and then exploding the sky. Because I personally don't think we should be exploding the sky. Because why? It annoys me. It makes me anxious. I don't think I've told this story. I used to live in Seattle, and there's a little park by where some of my friends own a house now. And we were hanging out in that park, enjoying the day. We played some like lawn games over there, and then we just kind of like enjoyed the nice summer weather as you do, and it got dark. And we were enjoying it being dark for a little bit. We had sparklers, we did those, and then we were getting ready to leave. And then I and my other friend almost had a hole blown through us by a fucking firework because a group of people that we didn't even see because it was so dark accidentally shot a firework off before they were ready horizontally instead of vertically.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
See, for that kind of stuff is
That's right.
If you're going to be trying for the Darwin Award, don't get other people involved. That's not fair.
Don't go
Yeah.
to a park full of people to shoot fireworks off and then be near some of the people. Anyway, hey guys, your favorite punk with a bat who lives in an alleyway. I hate this fucking holiday, quote unquote holiday. Just remember, most of the wealth belongs in the hands of like maybe 10 or 20 people who make the worst decisions.
And they all have addresses.
They all have addresses, they all have physical, corporeal forms. And they are all making things worse for all of us. Just a reminder. There are many solutions to this problem.
I just don't care for summer in general. I'm not a fan of humidity. I'm not a fan of heat. I'm okay with sunlight. I just don't like a lot of it. I burn easy. I'm not even that pale. I'm like Mediterranean, but
Try
I
to
don't know. Just
imagine. Try to imagine my surprise moving from Montana to where I do now, where the corn likes to hold on to moisture overnight, so it can just fart it out over the course of the day and leave us in a dome of humidity.
And everyone's like, "Oh, Jersey, you're down the shore. It's not going to be so bad." That is incorrect. Only the places that are immediately by the shore have any sort of sea wind impact. Every place else, you just get chronic swamp ass.
Y'all
Yeah.
can confirm.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
can I do you one better? I wish them a really hot brick that's been sitting outside all day in that hot sun with no shade. And you could imagine where that brick would go and how fast it would be going.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It is inescapable, and may they never escape it.
It's it's
May we
yeah.
compound this and say, may they be blessed with North Carolina heat, no shade, and have to go to Walmart clear across town.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I, I,
Bricks hiding in the bushes.
or we can hit them with the humidity brick. Because
Also,
I
the
will
ride
take
home.
dry heat over humidity
Yeah.
any day.
Same. I get those really bad. Anyway, I'm also adding to this blessing. I'm also adding that their ride home from this long walk to Walmart is going to be in a car that has a black interior that has been sitting in an uncovered parking lot for the last 6 hours under direct sunlight. And when you get in there, the
AC's
vents on
broke.
the air conditioning do not work. Correct.
It went into someone's. No, what happened to it?
No,
Oh.
because if it went through the windshield, there would be some sort of ventilation.
I thought you were going to say the car was sitting on 4 of them.
Mhm.
I'm-
Jesus.
Anyway, I hope everybody had a nice ice cream break. Tune in to
Think
episode
so, yeah.
437.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Certainly was. Certainly was. Bring back that funky banjo.
Oh joy.
Oh. Mm. Mm.
Oh, that's a good amount. Oh, that's a good amount. And they have a snail. Okay. Well,
Would I need to roll anything to? Oh,
Hello?
Hey there, hi there.
Hello?
Seriously?
Oh man.
you know what?
Well,
You know what?
y'all can
Nah.
try.
What? Nah.
I do not have time
Nah.
for this today.
As I was gonna say, Cash is gonna not worry about subtlety and pull the two daggers out, and again offer one to BB, offer the other to Cardamom.
BB shakes his head and reaches for what you're now noticing has been in his satchel this whole time. Is the hilt of something sticking out of his bag. And he very slowly grabs it and produces a warhammer and looks towards this group of ne'er-do-wells, as I should call them, and says, I've been pretty frustrated and looking for a way to get it out. And I'd say it's long overdue. And when he says that, you can see that the hammer has like some kind of like bookmark motifs on it and like little tassels. And like kind of it looks like it has like the page of like a book ripped out and kind of like slapped on the side of it. Yeah.
You're gonna have to describe this to me later, because I need to draw this.
Okay.
I'm right there with you,
And
baby.
and Cardamom is also giving a little shake of the head to Cash, reaches down again into her leather work apron, and she's got two long pockets on the front. And then she's got a lot of pockets in this thing. I apologize for how many pockets this woman has. It is an absolutely inexcusable amount of pockets. But she reaches down into the two front pockets and takes two handles out. And she pulls them out, and you see she's got two little, very well used, very unornamented hand axes. I told you, Cookie, I got this.
And
The amount that I am smiling right now. Oh my god. Yes.
Pepper, what was Zenki gonna do?
He's just gonna pull out his rapier real quickly. There's nothing fancy about it, maybe except the fact that the hilt is. I thought I heard someone say something. No. Okay. Pull out his rapier. It's like just got a fancy ornate hilt a little bit to it, but otherwise it's just a basic rapier. He's like, you know, I have been needing a little bit of therapy. I'm thinking acupuncture therapy would be really lovely right now, but I'm not the one that's going to be getting subjected to acupuncture. Are you guys really going to trifle with us right now? We are all livid.
I mean, see, here's the thing. We could make this really simple. Really, truly. You could
If you're gonna say something like, just give it all of our stuff to you and we'll be on our merry way, then yeah, we could. But you put us at a really bad time right now.
Well, see, the thing you're misunderstanding is that I'm not interested in your stuff. I'm interested in the feelings. But it seems like you aren't amicable to an arrangement.
It seems like the hard way's been the flavor of the day. So, from how it sounds, no matter what it is you're trying to take, you're gonna have to play hard, or we're gonna be playing hardball just the same.
Well, if that's the case,
So basically, I was going to say, just explain it plainly, or else you're going to have to extract my foot from your fuzzy little buns.
I think you've all made it pretty clear, though, that you have no interest in actually listening. So why don't we just go ahead and duke it out? We'll do this proper. And with that, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Good.
Important potential combat questions. It's the same day, but has any of the things that you discussed occurred?
What do you mean by happened?
Character-wise. So things that we might have gotten when we leveled. That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely happened. To various degree of whether or not you guys know that that's happened. If you would like to role play the discovery of those.
Noted.
You are welcome to do so. But you do have, you are level 2.
That's why I asked, because since it's the same day, we might not have certain things yet.
I would say because of the magical nature of the teleportation, yeah, you all are feeling a bit invigorated. Again, if you would like to roleplay out the discovery of your new abilities, you're welcome to do that. But you are level 2.
Okay, thank you. You understood.
Yes, I did. And with that, Arlo, top of the turn order with a 21, natural 20.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so...
Pause, real quick. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention, water is difficult terrain, rubble is difficult terrain, and again, you have obscured visuals, so anything beyond 20 feet will be done at disadvantage. Okay, please continue.
Oh no, you're all good. So, at will, just actually no. She's upset after everything that has happened. No extra words. The big dude, I'm assuming big guy who might be this Argden fella. He gonna be done? Or she or they gonna be done?
Oh, you get the sense that that is a big giant snail.
Is that the one that was talking?
No, the person that was talking was the person right here.
Awesome, okay. That's the one that's going first. Understood.
Delightful.
Boop, 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 boop. Put all these back up. Looking at that one. All right then, hard way it is. Boop. Bonus action. Woohoo! Hexing the one in front. And then boink, regular action,
Oh.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Delightful.
ticked.
So,
So, what is it? First of all, we gotta order our operations here. What does it look like? What does it physically look like when you cast Hex?
So, frustrated, not exactly tired, but annoyed with how the day has gone. That cuff starts to sparkle that's on her ear, and she starts flexing her fingers a little bit. And as she does, notice a couple splinters from all of the like moving about that has happened, and she kind of flexes her fingers out, like extending them, and it's almost like the splinters just kind of fly as an expression of cursing this person. And that's her hex.
Alrighty, and then, what does a blast look like?
So some of you are familiar with how this looks. The coin that she plays with, something similar to its shape kind of like appears in front of her face, and she kind of like extends a finger out as if she's playing with the coin on her fingers, and then flicks this like metaphysical coin in that direction, and there's a blast of light towards them.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as Hex. That one is hexed. And I need an attack roll.
Gleedokely, here we go. Please hit after all that pizzazz. A 23.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and I guess for the damage, do. Boink. Did I roll that right?
10 force.
Awesome. Plus 1d6 necrotic damage. Give me my die. There we go. 4, so a total of 14 damage.
What does it look like as you turn your venom towards this individual and they drop?
It looks like, best way I could describe it, if you could picture like vines on a plant, like a parasitic vine, given her somewhat woody nature, I want to imagine that vines similar to what you see on her cuff kind of like spark and appear around the person in front.
As the person in front drops, you watch as all of the eyes widen on all of the other 5 rabbit folk.
Do we have a free action of speaking?
Oh yeah, you have 6 seconds worth of speaking. Yep.
Alright, so you still want to do this the hard way?
They will respond on their turn. Next up, we got,
That's it.
in that turn order, Cash.
Okay, let's see. So, since the other two that he offered the daggers to have their own means of defense, he's going to put those away and instead use his hand crossbow on. Let me see. On this one here. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let me go and roll for that.
So, point out to me which one you're taking aim at.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, again, one of the other front.
Sure. Second question. Lethal or non-lethal?
non-lethal. If he's got like some kind of loose clothing, I'm gonna use it to basically pin him prone.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Okay. Now I just need to click on the actual damage portion of that section. Okay.
Yeah, six piercing. You do not seem to knock him prone, but you do manage to actually take a solid hit, again non-lethally, in the arm, and you hear a loud ah! Anything else you would like to do in your turn?
So, pretty much only thing else that he's gonna be with the free action to talk. It's gonna be, we've had a really long day, so you can start actually talking about what you want, and we can either let you go, or he just kind of leaves it up to them to imagine what it is that the rest of us can do just based on these two attacks.
Sure, absolutely. Alrighty, BB, you're up.
You said it's rough terrain.
Yeah.
Difficult terrain going here. That's what, double my movement speed?
Yep.
Or half? Okay.
Half. Yeah, it takes double to get across.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have 30 feet of movement. Because this is 15.
Yep.
He's gonna get over here, and he's gonna stare this guy down, holding this hammer in both hands, and he's just gonna go, "You've made a really big mistake, Buster. I hope you don't owe the store any fees!" And he's going to rage, and then
yes!
We are finding that BB is very prone to making incredibly corny puns when he's raging. And I will use a feature that I've just gained. We're reckless attacking, baby.
Oh boy.
Love it.
Hey, does that hit, DM?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. Non-lethal for sure.
Okay, good to know.
There's your damage.
I'm assuming the one in front of you?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. It actually might be... It's probably plus something because of my rage damage.
Yeah, it is plus something.
I always forget the barbarian gets the extra rage damage.
Yeah, you get rage damage. Rage damage.
There's only one at this level.
I mean, I'm curious to
No,
know what
it's
you're
2.
gonna... Huh?
So that's 10 total damage.
Yeah, what does it look like when you knock this person out? This rabbit person out?
I think BB just, like, takes the haft of his weapon, seeing that this dude is expecting him to hit him, like, with the hard end, and just, like, shunts him in the gut. And when the dude doubles over, he flips the hammer to, like, the flat side instead of either of the ends, and just, like, whaps him upside the head.
That sounds worse than it probably feels, but he's knocked to the ground unconscious.
Once you see the hammer, you'll understand why it's not that bad, because the hammer, like, it is a war hammer, but it's made of, like, old books and, like, really dense packets of pages. So, like, the ends of the hammer have, like, the hardcover that probably would get hurt to hit by, but then the middle is just, like, a big stack of, like, really dense papers that have been, like, rubber banded a bunch of times, right? Around, like, a
Oh my
wooden
god,
frame.
that's so cute.
Love it. I just imagine, what is the name of that carnival game where you hit the hammer and it? No, the one that shoots the thing up to ring
The
the bell.
strongman?
Contest of strength.
The
Yeah.
strongman one. I could just imagine it just using it like that.
Well, 2 down to the ground. And immediately you hear in response this one in the back go, "Hey man, like we literally, if you would have just shared your joy with us, we would have been good." This one is gonna run up. Actually, I forgot. Proper order. I'm so sorry. It's technically not his turn, as I have to roll a death saving throw.
I just love that everyone else is like, nah, it's gonna be non-lethal. Arlo, if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
I don't know what to tell you. Eldritch Blast is not non-lethal.
I mean, we only need one to make a point.
That's true.
This one scampers over to this one on the ground and proceeds to use their action to pick her off the ground. This one runs over here and uses his action to pick this one, him, off the ground. This one, recognizing the situation, runs over here and is going to make an animal handling check. You all watch as that specific rabbit folk goes to pick up the reins and is fumbling as this giant snail begins to recognizing that it is no longer on full rein. It is going to begin to move.
Uh-oh.
This one is going to use its action to try to calm the beast. It sure tries. You watch as both of them are succeeding in not calming this down. They are fumbling over themselves as the snail is now going to use its movement.
Uh-oh.
Wrong direction. Snail go wrong direction.
I mean, we could just catch a ride at this point.
All right. All right.
I'm not gonna trust my animal handling.
Next up. We ain't done here. Turn's not over. Cardamom, you're up.
All right. Would I be able to use my action surge to move twice and then attack?
I believe so. Because the action surge is you just taking another action.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna.
So if you wanted to use an action to dash, you could do that. Yes.
Okay. All right. So this should get me there. Okay. This should get me there. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, are any of the rabbits wearing a long scarf?
No, none of them are.
Okay, then I don't have a direct target. All right. So I'm going to head over here. And let's see. I'm not exactly feeling non-lethal, unfortunately.
Word.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid that she's going to have to swing at them with the hand axe.
Oh my god.
And so I just go and I just hit on that. Right? Nope, that's not it. Wait. Nope, that's not it. Wait. Hold on. I promise I know what I'm doing. All right, someone give me a hint. Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and that is going to be, open up the sheet again, because that was d6 plus something. 1d6 plus 3.
You should be able to just click on it.
Oh, okay.
Like, click on the bit that says 1d6 plus 3.
Nice. Okay. The problem is I have to keep closing and reopening the
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
4. What does it look like?
Well, basically, it's like she looks the rabbit dead in the eyes. I'm not from whatever angle they'd be at, not the comparative heights. Pulls back on the axe and says, "Where the hell are my clothes, you idiot?" and swings at him.
What do you aim for?
Midsection.
All right. That's a solid slash across the midsection, and they are bleeding pretty badly. Pretty badly. All right. Anything else you want to do? You did one action to dash. You used one action to do a slice. You have a movement and a bonus action.
Okay. Then I think maybe with the bonus action, I could do another attack, right?
Only if you have an ability or an attack that is a bonus action.
Okay. I don't have two. Let's see. I don't know if I do.
I was gonna say I think you're supposed to get one next level.
Okay. No, that's valid.
Okay. Alrighty. Next, last but certainly not least, Zenki.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this since I've seen these little rabbit folk like move around the way they have been. Zenki is going to do a movement action and kind of just run right here. He's gonna do something a little bold.
Okay.
I would like to have him do. Where are you?
Oh.
There we go. Yeah. Concern. I'm a little concerned about you too, but he's kind of being hard-headed. I'm hoping like you guys aren't within the range, like 10, 15.
Cardamom is not, but BB is.
Oh shoot!
So
wait.
BB, go ahead and roll me a con save.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry, BB.
And I'm just checking something. Oh, it's only dexterity saving throws. Fuck. Okay, I'm good at con saves. Okay, well, fuck me.
Oh no.
Do you have inspiration?
I do not have inspiration.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me damage. 2d8. Zenki.
2d8. Okay, gotcha. Whoops. There we go.
Okay.
It is not halved because it is thunder damage.
Yep, and here's the kicker. Everything that got hit is pushed 15 feet away from Zenki. Or 10 feet. I'm sorry, 10 feet away from Zenki. So, this rabbit folk. Whoops. That was weird. This rabbit folk goes down. And
Ooh.
slides. This one,
sorry, baby.
This one is already down, automatically fails, and slides. This one, already down, automatically fails, and slides.
Uh-oh.
This one
bumps into the turtle. I mean, the snail.
I gotta read on a 6/5. On a 6 only takes. Okay. This one reaches for its ears and like pulls down on them, like to try to cover it, and you hear ah, but it stands firm and does not move.
Whoa! Oh.
You watch as this one stumbles back. Its ears begin to bleed.
Oh.
You see this one also clutching, putting its arms fully over its head, tucking in almost a fetal position, but stands firm and holds tight. And you watch as the snail rears up, its antenna like kind of like pulling in and out and in and out and in and out. Clearly upset, clearly took damage. However, does not move.
Oh.
Do I have permission to speak out of turn?
Yes.
BB looks up after, like, he digs his claws into the ground, and skids back, from the thunder wave. I think he even tries to, like, plant the haft of the hammer into the ground. And he tries his best to brace the unconscious rabbit in front of him, as he kind of, like, very roughly rolls, kind of half into the water. And BB looks over at Zenki, and you can see BB's eyes are, like, bloodshot, and one of them is sort of twitching, and he just looks over at you, Zenki, and screams, "Are you meant to use magic responsibly? Are you trying to kill?"
Certain actions had to be done. I'm sorry. He's just gonna spit back.
All
I
right.
love
And
that half of that just kind of got like clipped in. And
yeah,
out.
it was really good.
Incredible.
That brings us to
My
the
mom
top of
powers it again.
the top of the turn with Arlo. Arlo?
Sorry, I was trying to unmute myself, but my mouse won't, like, recognize that I was touching it. My bad.
Oh no.
It's okay, we figured it out. So, looking at the kerfuffle of everything, and again, lacking the ability to be tired, but tired nevertheless, she will move. Sorry, I wasn't trying to ping. She will move 10 feet to here, just so that folks can hear her.
Alright, now, look. We've had a long day, you know? And as far as joy goes, we probably wouldn't have much of it for you to take anyway. Do y'all want to stop now? Or do we want to keep this going?
And she's actually going to stand there and, like, do nothing. She's not going to attack any further.
Are you gonna hold action?
Let's see. I'm trying to think about what I could hold that wouldn't potentially kill another person. What is up with my mouse? Sorry, it's giving me the business. Battery might be low. Hey there, girlie. Do you have anything you can hold that won't get anyone killed immediately? I don't think. Actually, you know what? I know what I'll do for funsies. Because I can do this at will. So, feeling kind of tingly, and maybe just in the heat of the moment not realizing what she's doing, you will see this. Yes, I renamed it to something different.
I love that. That's so good.
That's so cute.
So, for
Incredible.
chat, she can cast Mage Armor at will now. And her Mage Armor is called Suit and Tie. Because as she's sitting there, like, pinching her nose bridge, that's kind of what you will see apparate as the armor. She's already in, like, suspenders and a button down and such, and kind of like newsboy attire. you will see essentially a short necktie appear and like a jacket that has like tailcoats that's ye old timey. And that's what you'll see as she's just sitting there like pinching her nose bridge.
I love that so much. I just love that so much.
It's really cute.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
That is it.
Alrighty. Next up, I believe it's Cash.
Okay, so he's gonna finally. Let me see if I can actually. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna try and move the 20 feet to get close to both the one hair and then the snail thing. But at the animal handling, if I can try to, I guess, wrangle it in.
Yeah, absolutely. Animal handling. Go for it.
And 10, but
Let me double check. Oh, shit. No, it's not a 10. There is a moment, Cash, where you see almost like glitter, like a spark, like glitter from your hands. Something happens as you grab the reins of this giant snail. And you are able to very quickly settle the giant snail. The giant snail is now at your command, Cash.
he's just gonna kind of keep a hold of it so that it doesn't really go anywhere. And he's just gonna. I'm just gonna have, for terms of, well, that'd be considered an action, wouldn't it? Trying to.
The animal
Right,
handling was an action, yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to think if I have any bonus actions. Let's see. I don't think I have any bonus action stuff I can take, unless that means that I can prep or at least be ready for if anything happens, like if they're going to try to wrestle the snail from me.
Yeah, unfortunately, you've used an action, so you can't hold an action, but...
No, okay.
But you do have... But for clarity's sake, you do have the reins. Now, you do get the sense that because of the way that this is, giant snail, you only have one set of reins. So if you want to do anything beyond that with the snail, you will need assistance. But you have the snail.
Okay. So that's just going to be it.
Okay. BB. BB?
BB.
BB?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do we have
Where
a BB?
Punky go?
Do we have a BB?
Maybe?
Stand by.
All right.
Hold the
Maybe
line.
if we all yell at the same time. We'll be able to summon the kobolds.
All right, everyone, grab hands. We're gonna form a circle.
Oh, let me light a candle. Hang on.
We're all just sitting here like the
Well,
Yep.
we
Both are nice
didn't
coffee in
do
the
it
middle of the
fast
observation
enough.
Stand
I was
by.
gonna say we're-
I wonder if their internet took a crap.
Yeah, I'm.
probably.
I'm surprised
I
mine
was gonna
hasn't,
say
honestly.
we're all
We have
sitting here like
things
the
happening
monks.
around here.
I think, for the sake of time, because we have that hard out, I'm gonna go ahead and just say we're gonna continue moving, and then when they get back, they can take their turn. That sound okay?
Sounds good.
It's
Yeah.
fair, yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. To Arlo asking whether or not they want to continue, the three in unison all yell, I don't want nothing! You're weird! Too serious, man! And, like, they just one by one, unless anyone wants to take... I think the only person who can is Zenki take an attack of opportunity. They're just gonna bolt. They're just gonna full sprint bolt and run.
Ah, shoot. Zenki, the only thing Zenki's gonna do is probably walk right before he runs away. Just a little insult to injury. He's gonna probably just gently but quickly prod the one that's running away from him on the butt as he's running away from him with the tip of his rapier.
Okay. And like I said, they are going to fully disappear, and we are officially out of initiative.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Just in
Was there an
time.
internet malfunction?
Yeah.
I live.
You live.
Thank goodness.
Sorry, I don't know. The chat definitely didn't see it. I sent BRB to the chat really quick because I'm sitting here. Oh wait, the message didn't send.
Yeah.
I am alone in the house right now, and I heard an incredibly loud bang.
Oh.
So I went to investigate, and nobody is home, and there is no rain or anything. So I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Scary.
I opened the back door to the deck to see what was going on, and I swear to God, I almost got blown back into my house.
Oh my God.
It's so bad here right now. I think something like collided with our house or something because we lost power for like 2 seconds.
Oh,
And I
shit.
did a check and I
Oh.
couldn't
Oh,
see
wow.
anything apparent immediately. So, fuck it, we ball.
Well,
We will,
Glad you're safe, though.
we'll inspect the fallen tree on the roof in the morning.
It's a tomorrow.
just
It's a tomorrow
maybe-
morning problem.
Maybe it was a transformer or something that blew
Maybe.
nearby.
It would have been a weirder noise if a transformer blew, especially since the.
I'm
like,
sure.
Yeah, it would have been like a whine or a screech or something, and I would have seen some crazy ass lights. And also, I don't think I'd have power if that was the case. So, shrug. Don't know what happened, but we'll figure it out some other time.
And
Well,
they also tend to make that churn sound every time they. Anyway.
Yeah.
well, we are now. You came in just back just in time. The three conscious rabbit folk all fled. They all fled. They all
Fantastic.
took off running.
I'm
Cash.
immediately making a medicine check on the one in front of me if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Sorry, not that I'm not interested in everything else that's happening.
you're
BB's
good.
number one priority that will not change is like, I need to make sure this guy doesn't die.
Yep. All right. He's
Aw.
stabilized.
Now, the one that's next to me, or between me and Arlo, that one is like,
You can make a medicine check to determine whether or not they are still alive.
okay.
BB, as you do check, it takes a minute, but you do see the rise, the very shaky rise and fall of the chest.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, this tracks. I got a hold of the snail, so I can't really focus on
Yeah, I was gonna say you're too busy with the snail. You can't determine whether or not that rabbit folk is still alive. You cannot tell.
I'm gonna kind of make eye contact with Arlo if she's looking that way and kind of motion to have her take a peek at him.
Arlo will pick up on it. There will be not a frustration, but a slight like dang it sort of expression, just picking
They
up.
just tried to rob us. Now we gotta pick up after them.
Yeah, basically. And we'll attempt a medicine check. We'll see how it goes. A boop. A soft 20?
On a 20,
Yeah.
you check for the signs of breath and find that the nose is still. You check the chest for the signs of movement and find that it does not rise. You check for a pulse in the wrist by the hand, and there is nothing but stillness in your grip and under your fingers.
She'll sigh at that, and she'll look back up to Cash and just shake her head.
Damn. Well,
Is Go ahead.
I'm guessing.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say we saw the direction they went. I would assume if we. I'm guessing if we kept walking in that same direction, we might find out where they went. I'm sure they're gonna want this and them back. Kind of nods to the other two.
It's a possibility. Honestly, at this point, though, we're probably gonna have to take our time with it. They seem to be wanderers of sorts from what they were singing, they're babbling on about. So,
She looks like, again, can't be tired, but she just looks over it.
She is so valid for that. Yeah.
The one that's next to me, the one that I hit with the axe. Is that rabbit unconscious or is that rabbit just injured?
You may make a medicine check.
Okay. Let's open the character sheet. Any day now. Come on. A medicine check. Do. Okay. And that is a 7.
Ooh.
I will say this. As far as you can tell, this rabbit folk is unconscious, though you cannot determine whether or not they are still alive.
Okay. And so I put my axes back in my pockets. I cross my arms with a huff. Turn to the others and I say, "You all heard the song. They said they stole your clothes. Stole my clothes. These are the guys that took my shit."
Well, maybe they're willing to trade it if they want any of the any what they left behind back.
Ugh. They said they wanted to take our joy. Like I got precious any of that left over.
No kidding.
oh, so part of me wonders if the steal your clothes was more figurative to a point and less literal, but it still would be worth to check out. Maybe we can get a little bit more information from them themselves. And
You think they just lie like that?
not how do I put this? Not so much a lie. You know, some people might say they'll just take the clothes off of someone's back, but they might not mean it literally. They more so just mean they'll take everything from them that they could. It's a possibility that's what that meant too.
It's a cheeky
She
way of
sighs.
saying they'll rob you blind. Or
She
rabbit trick.
sighs. She stomps her foot. She uncrosses her arms. You can't even trust a rabbit anymore.
But we might still be able to learn something. Nothing personal.
And she's going to check the body of the rabbit that's in front of her, not because she wants to steal from them, but actually to see if there's anything information-wise to either imply where the rabbit is from, where all of them now are, things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A 12.
On a 12, you find a couple things. You find, obviously, their own clothes. You find the club, obviously, that was in their hand. But you do find a couple other things. I gotta... Give me 2 seconds.
Alright, take your time.
I flipped pages and am now no longer on the correct page. I think... Yeah. Where's? There. You find, to be perfectly transparent with you, nothing truly of value, except what you do find is a gourd with a stopper. And the gourd seems to have, like a very almost mysterious aura to it, as it is kind of strapped to this person's belt. The stopper itself sports a golden knob that you can visibly see as you hold it in your hand.
Well, unless someone else wants to do a better job maybe than I did, the only thing I found on this individual was this gourd. Seems to be corked or stopped. But I can't find anything that might clue us into where we are.
Is there any writing on the gourd?
No, it is just a gourd with a very fancy gourd with a very fancy stopper.
Shake it. See if it's got anything in it.
She will gently shake it.
You don't
Gourd full of bees.
you don't hear anything from the inside of the gourd.
Huh. I wonder.
Wait, did anyone else hear that bang?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
a firework. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. I was like, oh no, wait, Punky, did it happen again?
No.
No, it's me this
Oh
time.
my goodness. So she'll kind of take a step back.
You guys trust me?
More than.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's purposefully waiting to like hear from everyone because she doesn't want to do something unless they give her the okay to like proceed with whatever she's thinking about.
You can go ahead. I don't have any reason to not trust you.
I think you see BB give a kind of dirty eye at Zenki, and he mutters, "I thought I did."
Oh,
Oh. He's just a little angry. He's just a little angry.
he's
Don't
still
tell me
coming
it's like-
down off the rage.
Yeah. Wait, but pardon me. Is this like the first or second time Zenki's accidentally gotten hit BB mid attack? I'm just thinking about trying to recall.
This is the first time we're in combat.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
BB is spicy. You have just to be clear, I am not upset, but Zenki has kind of infringed upon one of BB's very important core pillars that will be let known later when it is more appropriate. But I think BB's gonna look up at Arlo and just nod and go, "So long as you are careful, yes, I trust you."
All right. I'm gonna turn away from you guys.
And Arlo's gonna lift up that gourd, turn like towards the direction of the big rock, and she's going to attempt to uncork or unstop the gourd.
Yeah.
Because she heard them say, "We want to steal your joy."
Mm-hmm.
And with nothing else on the hare's person, she's wondering if this is where the joy is.
Okay. You see. Okay. You open the cork, and this, what I can only describe to be very soft bluish glow, like a ball, flutters out of the stopper. And all of you together witness along a field in tall grass and meadow, with flowers of a brilliant variety scattered about. You see a child, a small child, tripping and laughing and giggling and running and frolicking, turning, once landing on the ground, to look up over its shoulder at a figure that to you is now fuzzy, unclear. And after a few seconds, it disappears and goes up into the sky. Arlo, do you stop the gourd or do you keep it open?
Seeing that and still thinking about what was said by the hair, she's going to leave it open.
Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh lordy, that ain't good.
An 11.
11.
11 colorful balls of glowing magic, one by one, begin to just seep, fly out. And one by one, each of you witnesses an overwhelming sense of like a cacophony of joy. You see a child's birthday party. You see a rabbit folk who successfully parries another, winning a duel for the first time. You see, believe it or not, just a memory of baked bread, but it smells of rosemary and garlic. It smells like something you wouldn't believe. Probably the best bread this person has ever had. You see true love's first kiss. You see so many things, one by one, in quick succession. Arlo, do you put a stopper on this gourd?
Seeing that, she closes it.
And as the 11 different balls of light vanish into the air, leaving the 5 of you with a giant snail, a magical gourd, 2 unconscious rabbit folk, and a dead body, this is where we unfortunately have to call tonight's session.
Dang.
Oh my god, and a dead body was the period in that sentence.
Yeah, huh?
An overwhelming hunger for rosemary garlic bread.
I mean, depending on when we next get to have like a campfire or some place to rest, that may come true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you all for playing with me and for, of course, sticking through the technical difficulties of tonight. I really appreciate all of you playing, and I appreciate all of the gift subs and all the folks chatting in chat. Let's go ahead and de-introduce ourselves in, I think, reverse order this time. Pepper, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Pepper Chester, over at twitch.tv/Pepper Chester, on Blue Sky with the same name, on Tumblr with the same name, almost anywhere. I'm pretty much playing Zenki, as we've all seen. If you want to keep in touch or keep up to date with what the heck I'm up to, just follow me on the socials. I'm taking commissions right now. My permissions, I think, are gonna be permanently open until I can figure some stuff out. But if you want something cute and nice from me, definitely check out my VGen. I just got verified over there.
Yay,
So
congrats.
yeah, I'm really happy about that. Please, I encourage you at least get a little peek at it. But if that's not your forte, then it's okay. I like to goof off and do the Wonderland thing when I can. But yeah, you know where to find me. I'll be bringing Zenki around more often as much as I can too on the art front eventually. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this on over to Nettie. That was you that introduced me when we were doing the forward order, right?
Actually, no, I think it was Zyme.
Zyme. Oh, it was you, Zyme? Oh, my bad. Here you go. As
It's
I
okay.
You're all good.
pass you the metaphorical microphone.
All good.
Tries not to fumble the mic. Thanks. Hi, I'm Zyme. You can catch me on Twitch and Instagram at Zyme Site and everywhere else like Blue Sky, YouTube, all that jazz at Zyme or Zyminess. There's a card for it. Zyme.card.co makes things easier to find for folks. Um, Looking forward to doing some more streams this coming week as I am now briefly out of school jail. Briefly.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. All I'm gonna say is was up until 3 a.m. yesterday writing a paper. 3 a.m.
Oof.
today. So yeah, I'm glad to be free. Um, much like Simba as a child. Anyway, so yes. Hopefully some more streams, a bit more consistency. I've missed it. Might start Final Fantasy 9 because I said I would earlier this year, and I just haven't had the
Oh,
time.
no.
Um, when I'm not streaming, most likely somewhere between Tuesday and Friday, you can also catch me here every other week with these lovely beats for the lost and the found. And then on the other Saturdays, you can catch me over on my Bud Burnout Vaughn's channel for some more Baldur's Gate 3 with the Saved by the Spell crew. We're on a journey. It's been fun. And yeah, we found Karlach and I am I am in danger. But that is me. If we're going in reverse, I believe it was
Now it's me.
Ned.
Correct.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm at user of Cardamom, willing to throw her at any sort of situations, now with axes. Again, not much social media because I'm very old, but I do have a Tumblr at Hamster Gal. I'm also involved with the non-productive Twitch channel. They stream the Geeks of Wrath every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There's also some other fun stuff that pops up during the week, so just make sure you head over there and check it out. There's lots of great, funny stuff, and I'm friends with a lot of the creators there, and I've known many of them for many, 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 many years. They were, believe it or not, that's actually my old tabletop group for the most part. So I have no problem shilling for them here. But yeah, hopefully once I'm back in the writers' room over there, you'll actually get to see me in my horrible haircut. Once that happens again, and then from there, I think I'm handing it over to the Punky Monkey.
Has Trinket come?
Trinket's
Had not.
If
here.
we're going in full reverse, then I think it was Trinket and then me. I can go. I don't mind.
Oh,
I mean,
listen, I
I
have
can
the
go.
memory of goldfish. So
Shakes
Oh,
hand.
that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, no, I'm Trinket. You can find me here on every other Saturday playing as Cash. Otherwise, you can find me on twitch.tv/thetrinketwitch with underscores in between. Otherwise, you can find me with similar variation on that username on Blue Sky, Tumblr, pretty much anywhere else you can probably find on my card, which is just trinketwitchcreations.card.co. if I'm not here every other Saturday, I am over actually on Burnout Vaughn's channel every Thursday, where we have the Boney leading the blind and our both blind playthrough of Persona 4 Golden.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that over to Punky.
Hello everybody. I've been Biblioteca, otherwise known as Punky. You can find me at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/punky_o_o. You can find me on Blue Sky at Punky PUN-KI. I stream pretty much every day except for Sundays when we have suits, or every other Sundays I should say, and Thursdays, which is my day off. Normally I go live after this, but I gotta test some things out for a fun thing we're doing on the marathon stream next week. So I am not going to be live after this like usual. And you can find me here. You can find me on Vaughn's channel on Sundays, on Tuesdays. You can find me on Leah's channel on Mondays. We got a playthrough of Deltarune coming up in a couple weeks. That'll be pretty good.
Glue.
But yeah, you'll see me around. You'll see me in a lot of different places with a lot of different people. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for watching us. And thank you to our wonderful GM, who I'm going to pass it over to, Saris.
Hi, hello. You can find me all over the internet at TiXDiXL. We're very similarly, you can find me over at the Amusing Thalias on Mondays. Sometimes we play Nier, sometimes we play other things. You can sometimes find me at Burnout Vaughn's channel either every other Sunday or every other Saturday, either playing some visual novels or DMing, depending on the week. But I think with that, it's time for us to go raid somebody. Unless y'all are okay with it, I have someone who I've actually never raided before because I don't think they've ever been on at this time.
Oh, sure.
They're called Sino the Crocodile, and they're currently playing Cult of the Lamb.
Oh, heck yes.
Oh, that's a cute game.
So, what should our raid message be?
Don't slip on the mushrooms.
Sure.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, I was going to say either that or Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
I like Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
Yeah, I'm liking that one.
Let's do that then. All right, y'all.
That's good.
All right, y'all. What is it? Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy. Be nice to Sino. And again, thank you all for being here. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Take care, everyone.
Get on out of here.
And we're out.
Yo.
Good shit, everyone.